Valor to me!
Alrighty, hello everybody and welcome to my channel. My name is Quinn 80 Carry and today I'm gonna show you guys how to come back from the absolute worst start you could ever imagine on Quinn Top. So in this game I finished 13, 2, and 10 despite the horrific start that I had, and to make matters even worse, I was actually playing against an LCS jungler who goes by the name Zurza. I don't know how to pronounce that, sorry, but he's a jungler for Splice Gaming. So they did have a really good jungler who really put me far behind because of dumb mistakes that I made, but I still turned that around and came back in the game. So yeah, and before the video starts, I want to make a disclaimer that my microphone has been acting up. So I actually recorded this video 2 times before this, and then after watching it again, my mic just constantly kept going up and down in volume levels. So if at any point at all in this video that happens, I do apologize in advance. I will be getting a new microphone. So with that being said, I hope you guys enjoy the video and you're able to learn something new to apply in your own Quinn games. Alright boys, so this is a really big tip. So with Quinn that separates her from other top laners is that how versatile she is with keystones. So for instance, I play against Jax in this matchup, and Glacial Augment is what basically defines you into this matchup. It's what makes you win. But I'm going to be making a whole video on keystones in general in another video, but for this one specifically, I'm going to show you guys how to come back from the worst possible start you could ever have on Quinn Top. So this is a Diamond 1-ish game, and they do have a LCS jungler who plays for Splice Gaming, like I said, and he is Master in this game, but everyone else is about Diamond 1. So right here, what we're going to do is we're going to try our luck and try to invade, because we have a really good level 1 actually. We have Hook, we have RHR, and we have Quinn's E with Glacial Augment. Quinn's E is actually very underrated with regards to invades, because even if the enemy flashes away, I'll be able to catch up to them, and if I just land one auto attack, it's going to slow them. So basically it's a secured kill because my team can follow up with CC after that. So what we're doing is we're trying to invade. After this, I'm like, okay, yo, I'm just gonna dip. There's no points. And then, oh, of course, look what happens. My boy Lushando Rondo caught slipping, just chill in the corner right there. So he's actually AFK. So if you guys thought that people only do that shit in low elo, no, you are mistaken. Guy actually AFKs right there. So what you should be doing is 5-pointing. So usually what a lot of good league players do is in higher elo and LCS and a bunch of things, if you are not invading, you should 5 point. So top laner stands right here, mid laner stands right here, jungler stands right there, AD carry support stands right there, and the other one stands right here. But since no one was guarding this place, because Lushando Rondo wanted to go eat his biscuit over there in the corner, they both stood there, and then since no one was guarding, we got a free invade. So that usually doesn't work out, but I like testing my luck if I have a good level 1. So right now I'm walking, and then, oh buddy, so before I show you guys this absolute atrocious atrocity that's about to happen, I want to show you guys what I should be doing here. So what I should be doing is walking right here at 120 and warding this bush, because we have their blue buff warded. So they saw us invade, so their jungler, if he's smart, which he is, which sometimes they are, which most of the times they are, even in low elo, is go and probably start your blue buff or top side to take blue buff, because they think that you're going to take this blue buff. No one for sure is going to check that after that invade. So I should be warding here, because even if he does start blue buff, he's going to take these camps, and then he's going to have to leave eventually, and this ward's going to spot him, so then my jungler can just vertical jungle if he spots him. But I make this really dumb mistake to go and face check, which is a lose-lose situation if you think about it, because if I walk in this bush and they're there, oh, which they are, then I'm just going to die. So, like, even if I get what I am looking for, it is not what I want. And, oh, of course, oh, buddy, oh, this is, oh, man. And then Jax counter strikes me, and my brain just completely lags. I press E on Aatrox instead of Jax, which really made it, like, impossible to run away. And, oh, buddy, It gets worse. It gets worse.
But wait! There's more! Hang on to your seat, baby! Cause this one's a screamer!
Buddy bronze flashes right there. And at this moment, all I can think about is,
oh my god! Wow! Oh my god!
yeah, I don't know, I'm just a complete idiot, but this is basically why you don't play League too much. I've played League that's why I keep advocating for breaks, because I have been playing so much today, or this day, that my brain was just lagging. So, despite losing my flash, getting a quarter health, instead of backing, I decided to keep going. In this case, after this flash is blown, it's 136, yes, and I have no TP, but just back and just lose the XP, because it's not worth dying for. And then to make matters even worse, I go and I try to push the wave. So if I push the wave here, it basically allows Jax to screw me over. I don't know what I was thinking. My mind just completely lagged. Like, I don't know what I was thinking. I know that Aatrox's going to level 2 gank me, but he's an LCS jungler, so he knows what the right call is. I know what the right call is, and I am still doing this. So I push the wave, so I basically set myself up to either lose XP or die. Which basically, like, I'm in a predicament. I've just put myself in a predicament right here. So, of course, my boy Aatrox's gonna come. He's gonna blade me to death. Jack's gonna flash counter strike. Ooh, see you later, buddy. Buckaroo. Send me back to Timbuktu. And yeah, this is probably the worst start you could ever hope for on Quinn. Dying level 1, losing flash, giving first blood, and since I have no TP, I have to walk all the way back, and to make matters even worse, the wave's pushing towards Jax. Okay, so you guys might be thinking, oh wow, there's no way you can possibly come back in this game. Oh, we're going to show you boys. We're going to show you boys how to do it. So, despite this horrible start, I come back to lane level 1. My boy Jax is level 2, turning level 3. So he's pushing the wave. So, this is basically, he's level 3, I'm level 2 now. So, this is my number 1 tip in a nutshell, is League. Well, this is kind of an analogy to get to my tip. So League is essentially chess. Like, to be a good League player, you have to play chess. And what that is being 1 step, 2 step, 3 step, 4 steps, 4 moves ahead of your opponent at all times. So that's basically what it is. If you think like this, like, you'll improve, I guarantee. So just League is a calculated game. So right now, I have to read my opponent and know what he's going to do to one-up him, basically, with what I have in store. So right now, he's pushing the wave towards me. So what he wants to do is push to my tower and reset so he can TP, because my dude has 12 CS over me, and he's got a kill or assist. So if he comes back to lane and he TPs, I'm basically screwed. So what he's going to do is trying to shove to me. And this wave is like, I'm trying to even out the wave. Like, what I'm trying to do is even out the wave so that he can't crash my tower. I don't want him to crash my tower right now because he's just going to back. But, yo, this wave is way too thick. Like, yo, it's Pokemon thick, this wave. So I basically can't. I'm trying my hardest, but I don't have W, so I can't really do much. So he's shoving. So right now, he hits the last minion after that hard shove, and I see my dude walking back. So like I said about the chess analogy, I'm going to be 1 step ahead of my opponent. I have to calculate his moves and be 1 step ahead of it and one-up him. So I know what he's going to do. He's trying to back up right now. Back, TP, and destroy me in lane. So, yo, what am I going to do? What am I going to do? I'm going to read him. I know what he's doing. Oh, I know you're backing, buddy. I know you're backing. So I walk up. And I hit him with a quick 1-2 Mayweather. Stop his back. So my dude hits me with a nice trade. I'm like, okay, yeah, nice. You got a nice trade right there, dude. But the main thing, it does not matter how much damage I got there. All that matters is that I stopped his back so he can't TP there. That's all that matters. Because if he TPs, the lane's over. My dude's like going to be like 9 CS or 8 CS over me. And he's got the assist over me, and he'll be able to control the wave and everything. I'm basically screwed. So I'm going to be really low right here. And if he TPs right here, he's going to be able to destroy me in lane. So I just want to stop his TP. So right now I got an unfavorable trade. But I do have a biscuit, so I get to regen a little bit of health. And look, my dude Jax jumps in. But oh, little does he know. Little does he know it's a bait, my dude. So I blind him. And this is why Quinn's blind is so good. I blinded him, so he didn't know that Nidalee was... Like, he saw Nidalee coming with... Because he had vision in the river. But my blind basically made it so that this spear, he can't dodge it. Because by the time he saw the spear coming, it was too late. He didn't have reflexes to do it. So right there, because I stopped his back, I was able to get a kill. Yes, my jungler did help there, and not all the time your jungler will help. Essentially, if I let him back there, he would be able to control a lane. Because look how much health I had. If he backed and TP'd, the lane's over. So I'm going to try my best to keep him in the lane, so that set my jungler up for an easy gank, or just keep it there just so he can TP back and screw me over. So right there, I got it. And now I'm trying to push the wave, and we're trying to... I know he's going to TP on the wave, so I'm basically pinging, hey, look, Nidalee, come here. I ping that. I'm like, yo, come. He's got no flash TP. Let's go kill him again. But, yo, they're LCS jungler. Like I said, playing chess. My dude's one step ahead of us. He knows what we're doing. My dude's ready for us. He's waiting. He's waiting for us to two-man this guy. And he comes. Jack's got a nice stun on Nidalee. And, look, oh, my boy Aatrox. Look at this LCS fucking play. Look at this shit. Flash knockup. I've never seen an Aatrox do that, even though like this rework's relatively new. Like, yo, I actually rate that. Like, you gotta respect your opponent sometimes when they make some good plays. Like, that was a nice flash. He knew his damage. He knew what he can do. Fucking this guy knows his champ. So yeah, so that still worked out in my favor though, even though Nidalee died. So what I made a mistake here was trying to push the wave to tower. I couldn't do it. I know I can. I know Aatrox's gonna come back. So I basically set myself up for another screwed lane, because if I got the wave pushing towards him, he can just freeze and deny me because I have no TP. But it's okay because I walk back up. And alright, so this is where the lane starts going back to my favor because of some simple things that I do. So I'm going to be going over macro, micro, and lane priority in other videos. And like, these are like common ideas in League. You can also see a million videos on these. But this is very important. So right here, I see Aatrox bot and I see Zoe bot. So what I'm going to do, I see them all bot. I know it's just Jax and I know I have a winning matchup even though he TP'd. I do have an item advantage too, but Quinn destroys Jax if you guys are even in gold. Like, he destroys, especially when I run Glacial Augment. So what I'm going to do, get lane priority, and what that essentially means is I'm going to shove to Jax under tower to basically deny him a lot of CS and potentially go for a kill with all his harass. So right now I'm shoving. He's half health, he's half mana, so I can get priority. He can't really do much at all. He can try to go on me, but I can just blind him and he can't do anything. I just basically damaging him like crazy. So I'm doing some nice trades. I know I have no worry about the jungle. Like, I don't have to worry about him at all. And look, like I said, boys, about chess. So I walk up, I see my dude backing. I know he wants to back right now, but I'm not letting him. No way. Stop his back just to make him suffer, because I know he has no jungle help, and he's going to have a horrible, horrible 2 minutes, next 2 minutes, let me tell you. So I got the wave pushed towards tower, and now I put him in a predicament. He's sitting here. He can't back because he loses the whole wave. So he has to either go for those minions and take the harass, or let the minions die and stand back. And he chooses the former, and he goes for the minions, but he just gets like harassed like crazy. My dude uses the rest of his mana. And there we go, just go for some quick harass. He's level 6, so I see him. He's hard shoving these minions. He's going to miss all of them, basically. Almost all of them. He missed 2 of them. So I see him walk back to tower. Again, like I said about chess, what's he going to do? I know my dude's going to back. Like, I know he is. Like, that's what he's going to do. It's nothing. If I put myself in his shoes, what am I going to do? He's 15 CS over me. If he can come back, like, he's going to still be a threat. But I'm going to make his life miserable, and I'm going to... I know Aatrox was just bot side, so he's likely clearing his bot jungle, which he is in this case, but I had a feeling he was because he was just bot side, and his bot jungle camps are both up, so he's not going to be top right now. So what am I going to do? Oh, stop his back for a 3rd time in a row, right there. Got the wave pushing towards his tower just to help the CS. So right now Jax is hella low, so he can't back right now, or he loses the whole wave. So he's going to stay. My dude's hella low. He has no flash. He has mana. He either has enough mana for an R or an E, but he can't choose both. He has to choose one or the other. So he's going for these last minions before he backs. He uses all his mana on his counter-strike. But little does he forget is that I do a lot of damage, and I am able to solo kill him. So that solo kill essentially happened simply because of chess, like the analogy I keep referring to. I was 1 step, 2 steps, 3 steps ahead of Jax this whole lane phase despite being behind. I kept canceling his back. I saw where Aatrox was, saw where Zoe was. I know I had no threat. It's just me and him. He can't do anything to me 1v1 because I know my champ, and he doesn't know clearly doesn't know the matchup as well as I do, because judging by the way he has been playing it. So use that to my advantage, stop his back, made him lose a lot of CS, but he only able to make the numbers. So he had about 15 CS before I stopped his back. And now after this, we are We're only 4 CS behind, and we're a kill over him because I solo killed him. So now this is where the macro comes in. So after I got that kill, what am I going to do? I'm Quinn, fastest champ in the game. I'm going to roam bot. So what separates the good Quins from the great Quins is the great Quins know when to roam. So the good Quins would maybe get lucky by leaving lane and getting a kill mid or bot. The great Quins know when to roam. So how do you roam? Again, I'll make another video on this in the future, but essentially, you want to shove the minions to tower and then go roam. Because if you just roam when the minions like neutralize right there, or if it's pushed towards my tower, I'm going to lose a hell of a lot of XP. So I pushed the wave to tower, got it reset. So right now it's Jax. He thinks I'm coming top right now, so he's going to freeze the wave. So that buys me a lot of time. Right now, he's not even trying to push. He has no idea I'm bot right now. He's freezing the wave. He's freezing it because he's trying to deny me. But all I'm going to do is gank bot. So I go and gank bot. Nice pink ward. Get 1 kill on Lushando Rondo. See you later, buddy. Valor to your face. Get slow and fiddlesticks. That's a nice double kill. So by the time... Oh, whoops. But by the time that Jax realized that, my dude got 1 minion, so he just started pushing after he saw me. But by the time he found out that I was bot, it's a little bit too late, buddy. So he got 1 minion. That whole time I was bot, he got 1 minion. He just crashed in my tower right now. And yes, I do lose a little bit of CS, but I got 2 kills, so it's worth it. And I was able to buy, so I have a huge lead over Jax. And I'm going to show you boys right here why Quinn counters Jax when you run Glacial Augment specifically. So right here, I'm pretty thick. Jax uses a counter strike. My dude's going to jump. Oh, cancel his jump with my E. And I have approach velocity. I have Harrier March with W max, mind you, W max. And I got Glacial Slow. So my dude's going nowhere. And I got my Bilgewater, which is on cooldown right now, but I have that anyway. So he's not going nowhere. I can basically chase him to tower. So right now he's put in a predicament. He has to fight me, or he's going to just die because he's got to either burn flash or just die because I am going to catch up to him and I have full health and I have a lot of gold. So he tries to turn on me. But right when he jumps on me, I use my E to counter. He has no mana right now. He flashes, but I have my nullifying orb. I use my abilities, all my damage, and that's another kill right there. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. And I'm shoving the wave, shoving the wave. So there we go. I'm really thick right now. I'm pushing. Again, so you might be thinking like, oh, like you're being really greedy for staying right here after the kill. But no, I'm not. Again, what do I see bot? I see Aatrox, and I see Zoe bot lane. We see them bot lane. We know they're bot lane. So there's no threat. And the 1v1 against Jax, you guys can see, like especially in this position, he can't 1v1 me at all. Plus I have flash up worst case scenario, and he doesn't have flash. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to make his life a living hell. And I'm going to get a bigger lead by shoving the wave another time. This isn't greed. This is strategic way to get a lead. This is how you get a lead. This is how you carry solo queue games. So right there, I have a huge wave. That's 2 waves under his tower. I'm getting gold from plates. Jax comes back to lane. He's flashless. He's, again, predicament. He either chooses A, stay and get the XP right here. That's like stay and just farm for the minions. Or B, go after me and try to fight me. And he chooses the latter. But my Glacial, again, 1 auto attack. He was slowed. That gave me enough movement speed advantage to get away from his counter strike. His counter strike's gone. Boom, I basically just cut him to death. And my dude came to lane with full health. And he comes, and I didn't back for a while. I have a lot of gold in the bank right now. And my dude has a quarter health now after that 1 combo. So, and plus he lost a lot of minions too, going for that trade. So now our CS is basically even despite my roam. And despite me being on lane, gone from lane for so long. Especially since I died early. And then after that I had to back because I was low after Aatrox ganked again. So what am I going to do? I am going to shove him in because again I saw Aatrox bot side earlier, so I know he's not going to be here for a little bit longer, so I get to make his life a little bit worse. Just going to go for these plates. Going to punish him. So what's he going to do? He's going to jump on me. Oh, and I also do see Pyke. That's another reason why I stayed. I saw Pyke. I think that was my reason. I saw Pyke coming too. So we actually went for this dive. And there you go. So I basically just wanted to like deny him more CS, and then since Pyke came, it helped. Usually, obviously your supports never gank top lane. Like don't ever expect that to happen. But if we saw a play coming, we might as well go along with it. So Jax is dead. I nearly made a nice play, killed Aatrox right there. Good job. So we actually made a really This is a greed. This is greed. This is greed. Like before I was saying like that, like that's not greed. This is greed, yo. Like, all three of us are like, oh, Jack's coming, TP, no flash. What are we gonna do? We're gonna dive this boy. So right now he goes trying to kill Pike. Nice stopwatch by him actually. And who made the play? Who made the call? Nidalee makes the call, I think. Yeah, there you go. Nidalee makes the call to go dive. I'm like, okay, we have no Aatrox. We made a mistake though because Ari was backing, so mid lane didn't have priority. You don't want to do a dive like this unless your mid lane has priority. Which priority you keep saying? I will make another video on that later. But Ari backing right now means you should not dive. Essentially, like you should not go for this dive. But anyways, we go for it because we're base as hell, and we push some minions to tower. We got 3v1. We all got a lot of gold. Pike misses his thing, and we're like, oh, yo, dip, boys, dip. Goonies out. And Jax is trying to go for me, but he's hella tilted. Nidalee, oh, Dark Harvest. Not busted, by the way, Riot. 350 damage from Dark Harvest. Not busted, by the way. Thanks, Riot. Zoe comes. She hits me with the Sleeper Deeper. Aatrox hits me with the Cleaver. And I flash away. Aatrox trying to chase me, but, yo, I'm like, Valor's too strong. And with plus his Dark Harvest. Like, you're not killing us. Nice Spear Reno by Nidalee. Zoe goes for us. I throw my whole combo at her. Dark Harvest not busted, by the way. And there you go. Look at this huge lead that we have. And look again, boys. I probably have about 2k in the bank. This right here is not greed, though. Like what I said before, that dive we tried to do on Jax, that was greed. And it just happened to work in our favor for a 3-for-1. But this, though, this is greed. This is not greed, sorry. This is not greed. Because top, jungle, and mid are dead. And I see that they're diving bot. So, we see all 5 on the map. We know none of them are coming. And they're likely going to try to go for first tower race. So what I'm going to do? Oh, I'm going to beat them in this first tower race. I'm going to shove this like crazy and get first tower because I have no threat. The only threat is Jax. And like I showed you guys, Jax can't do shit to me when I have Glacial Augment. Even though if I'm low on mana, I just need one auto attack and he can't catch up to me because I know he has no flash. So I'm going for this tower. My boy Jaximus comes. What's he gonna do? He's gonna jump on me. He thinks he can kill me. I'm like, oh, joke ting, buddy. E him out of the face. See you later. Slow him a little bit. Auto attack him. Show him his boss. Get him the comp. So he's losing a whole wave right now. So I'm actually getting first tower. I got first tower. So I basically baited him to chase me. So I got first tower from the minions. He jumps at me, but you know, he gets slowed to death. We got Pike stun, and oh, there you go. That again, that mastery emote just happened. Like if you're getting destroyed this hard in lane early when you get level 2 ganked and you lose your flash, then mastery mode just comes out if you can somehow turn that in your favor single-handedly, basically. So right here, Jax, this is what you call tilt, okay? So Jax right here, Diamond 1 player, dude. Diamond 1, top laner, really good Jax player from his OPGG. And this dude tries to dive a Quinn like this with the Pike. He tries to dive like this. This is not his mechanics thinking like, oh, this is a good idea. Like if he was an LCS stage, he would not do this. This is tilt talking. This is tilt right here. My dude jumps at me, and I'll show you why Quinn just counters Jax. He does everything he can. I slow him to death, E him out of the face. See you later, my dude. Bon voyage. And now Jax has 6 deaths, so he has a death every single 2 minutes. A death every 2 minutes. I was able to turn that around. And I am ahead in CS now. So what do? I go mid because you want to get objectives. I go to kill Zoe. That's what I like to do is Zoe sleeps me. I like blinding her right before I fall asleep so that it makes it harder for her to hit me. And then this is another reason why Quinn's blind is so good because I made her go to... I nearsighted her. So she didn't see Nidalee coming at all. So Nidalee gets a free spear. Like, how can you dodge a spear you can't see? You can't. So it's basically I set her up for a free spear. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to use my lead to get objectives. So that's all I care about. If you want to carry solo queue games, you got to prioritize objectives over everything else. Kill is nice, but that just makes us get objectives. So I got 5 plates top, and I'm getting 1 plate right here. Get an S2 towers right here. And what I'm going to do after that, I don't care about anything else. I'm going to go for objectives. So I know that I saw Aatrox top side. So I don't have to worry about them. I see both their bot mid, so it's just Jax bot right now. So Ez and I, we're gonna go for this tower. Yeah, Jax. I don't care if we didn't kill him. I just going for the tower. And then Jax, what's he do? My dude Tilton. He's so low, and he actually thinks this is a good idea to jump or to E right there. I'm like, okay, but I'm Quinn. So what I do, I press Q then E. And he can't even land his counter strike on me because Quinn's kick counters him. That's another kill on Jaxarino. and we go for the plate. So that was actually 3 plates I got bot lane. So if you do the math right there, I did 5 plates top. So 5 plates alone I got top lane. I got 1 plate mid, and I got 3 plates bot. So that's 9 plates total. I got 9 plates out of the 15. And if you look at the time, 14 minutes. Exactly 14 minutes, I got the last tower. So this is I know the preseason just started, but that is the first time that I ever saw any game where all 5 plates got destroyed before the plating came off, which does not happen often, especially high elo. So, and for me to get 9 of those plates, it just shows how much of an impact I'm having on this game. So right there, goes well. I'm just gonna go shove the wave top. This is another thing too you like to do on Quinn, is shove top waves. I'm gonna shove the wave. We're gonna shove 2 waves before I go join a team fight. So there you go. Now I got minions going to their tower. So if I join a fight, then I know that even if the worst case scenario, if we lose this fight, they lose a lot of XP top lane and they get tower damage. So that's what I'm gonna go fight. I'm gonna go push the wave. Then I'm gonna go fight. And trying my luck, going for fight, trying to kill him. To no avail though. So we're gonna dip, and who's bot lane? My boy Tilted Jax, right there. Kill him. Glacial Augment with W Max. He's not getting away. He knows that. Like even though he's this far, I'm gonna catch up to him. That's just how this works. So he knows that. So he's gonna try to turn on me, and I'm just way too strong at this point. That's another free kill. So boys, basically I have 13 out of my team's 20 kills at this point, and I got 9 out of 15 plates. So that's 65% kill participation that I had on this game, and I got over half of the plates. Almost 2/3 of the plates. Almost 2/3. Despite the horrible level 1. So just a quick takeaway of this video of how this kind of happened is the big thing is when I read Jax and I prevented his back, because he had 18 CS over me. He had 20 and I had 2. If he was able to get that back off and TP to lane, the lane was probably over because Aatrox would have ganked me. But to turn this game around where I'm 7-1-6 and he's 0-8-2, I canceled his back. That led to my nearly getting a kill on him. Then after that, came back to lane. I saw Aatrox spot, so I took priority. Canceled his back twice so that he couldn't come back with full health. And that actually led to me getting a solo kill on him because I kept him in lane for stopping his back twice. And then after I was able to do that, I got the wave to reset. Went bot, got 2 kills, came top, and got another kill on Jax. And at that point, the game was basically over. So it's basically just reading your opponent, being 1 step ahead of them, no matter what the situation is. Yes, level 1 was horrible. Yes, I lost my flash. But because I was able to use my game sense and strategic knowledge, I was able to one-up Jax in this game and defeat, the LCS jungler. Yeah, my dude's still playing well, but my Nelly is actually doing really well this game too. It works out. Anyways, boys, thank you guys for tuning in. I will be making a lot more videos on this channel. If you guys have any ideas of something you want, like say if you want some tips on macro, micro, lane priority, anything at all, just comment down below and I'll happily make videos on it. But for now, hope you boys have a wonderful, wonderful day.